Welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. This is Kenny. We are in episode 78 of our Oxbow series. These last few episodes, we've just been toying around with villagers and stuff like that. We did throw somebody out. We're kind of in a debacle right now. Jacomir is a craftsman. That's all she's good at. So, actually, you know what? I think I knew what I was using him for. How are we looking at with food? Got plenty of fish meat. Got plenty of pike. Looks like they're good on food, good on water. We're good on wood.
I could really do with a drink.
Let's get you something to drink and bathe ourselves. Still haven't even moved. Built myself a house for me and my wife. And our kid, she's still over there. Been away for almost the entire winter. These guys should have these fields done by the change of the season. And I think what I'm gonna build now, who's in the donkey shelter? Nobody. Casimira, she's in the hen house. And I have the hen house right here. Casimira. And I think our husband is... Yeah. Alright, let's move them over here. This way they're happy. Alright, so we're gonna put Casimira in the hen house. Nah, we'll have her collect nothing but eggs. And then... I have no animal feed? No, I don't. Let's make some real quick. I think 30 ought to top them off, or fully. Oops. I'm going to the wrong place. Fill it up. And let's move Limbazard over here. Things they're on their way. This way he doesn't have to keep walking. And I think that takes care of everybody on the other side. Now we can't do nothing until the spring. We've got one more day left. And this way they can get these fields all pile drived up. Let's see how we're doing. Let's make like 60 fertilizer. Just to give them a little start with it. Oops, I just walked into a wall. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go get our donkey. Actually, I think I was supposed to put a fence. I think it was facing this way. Well, that's wrong.
Good thing you can safely drink wine while pregnant.
Yeah, I did have a problem with that when I was doing it. I was selecting the wrong fence. So it looks like this is all good now.
The village is slowly developing.
Alright, let's... Farming, animal husbandry. Let's take this off. Alright. And the only other thing we have left over there will be our donkeys. Alright, well, we're gonna head back over there.
Let's go.
I think everybody's out of there.
Here.
Is she out of whatchamacallits again? Yeah, of course.
Move on.
I think... Let's put her down to 70%. Zero Slaw, where are you going? Oh, let me temporarily put him in the hunting lodge over here for now. $28 meat, 7 leather, 5 fur, 8 feathers. Bro, you can turn around now. Who's this? Sobamir. Why do these guys keep on going to this other area? I don't know why they keep coming down over here. It should be everybody. Tear down the hunting lodge. I could tear down the resource storage farm shed. I just don't want to lose the fields, because I'll have to take care of all of that once spring comes around, and I'll be over here because our whole house is still here. So I don't think there's anything up in this farm shed. No, there's nothing in here. And didn't I just move him over? Dalabora. Lubaraz. Alright, you can go back. His wife's an animal breeder. Casimira. And who is the other one? She's pregnant. Do I still have nobody without a job? Oh, it was the hunter I moved over. Okay. So hopefully he's turning back around. I had to tear all those orchards down. I did have a second house left. I did have two here. Okay. It stinks you don't get any animal feedback.
Giddy up!
Of course, the last people to be going are the donkeys. So I don't think I have anybody left over here. No. Oh crap, he still has all the roasted meat on him. Which we passed to be selling. We definitely have to sell that on our way back. Can I? Yeah, I can't reach it. Okay. All right, let's...
Move on. Vio.
Sorry about that, I'm back. Alright. I need to go get rid of this fish before we lose it. Plus, it's also making it difficult tearing stuff down. So, let's go to Piastodia and sell 350 roasted fish. And see what kind of coin we get. Yeah, it looks like we have room for a few more people, so we're gonna have to see how that plays out. We might have some of them travel over and across and stuff like that. But I did set up another... I do want to get that other house built with the woodshed. Alright, let's sell a bunch of fish. And let's start with...
How are you?
Show me your wares. Oops.
Take care.
Trying to sell them fish and I don't even have it on me.
How is life treated?
There's 98 of
Take
them.
care. Hello.
176
Once
of
have a
them.
good day.
And I'll keep 6 of them on me just in
That it's
case.
been less than 2 hours.
Hello.
Oh, he can only take 67, so I'll keep the other 9 on me.
Can I have a good day?
So that was pretty good. That was almost 5,000 coin in fish.
The taxes here are incredibly high.
I didn't realize I had that much pike in food storage. Dude is bringing in 3 a day, but I guess it's been almost an entire season that I wasn't even paying attention to it. Running with the deer, running with the deer. Alright, these fields will be taken care of come spring. Looks like we just got the carrots in for the winter. I might actually tear them out. But I do want to... This wheat's not going to come up till summer, so... But at least we'll have the rye. And we just have to get the donkey shelter done. Our house has to go.
Vio!
Oops. Alright, let's take down the road. Throw this all on him. Alright, let's take this out. Wow. There's even a tree I put in. Which we can leave here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, production, while I'm at it, sewing huts. Wool thread is not open yet. Okay, so we haven't even ventured into that yet, but we will get there. I already took that one down. All right, let's tear this house down real quick. Before I get too over encumbered and can't move at all, let's load up the donkey some more. Limestone and stone. We'll give him the planks. He should be able to handle all that. I know we're gonna have to get in all of our orchards. Because I know the...
Onward!
If I put the... I think if I put the hops in spring, they'll be ready by fall, because it takes, I think, 2 seasons for it to grow. So... Let's go this way. Alright, that takes care of that. My wife is still working the well over here. which I can actually... She's good at extraction. She's actually at level 6 at extraction. So I know it would be wrong to put my wife in the... whatchamacallit. But that looks like that is it over here. She's working the well. I think what I might do before the end of this episode is actually go build our house so we can move her over. And I think these crops don't go until the summer, so... Alright, let's see if we can build ourselves our own house. Above everything, get a nice good view. Should have plenty of materials to do it. We can insulate it for her. And then we can move us over to the new location. Me, my wife, and my son. And then hopefully by that's all said and done, we'll be heading into spring. And we'll be good to go. We've got enough money to pay our taxes, which I think it might be a lot more than what it says. Still, I can't believe I had to throw somebody out. First time playing the game I've ever had to do that.
Move on.
Of course, and originally when I designed everything, when I finally looked at it, I was like, oh, I forgot to put in a food storage. So actually, I had to eliminate one of the houses that I had in order to put a food storage in. But what I'm thinking is once we get the tavern up, depending on how wide it is, I might be able to fit a food storage next to it. Technically, I can expand this out if I wanted to. Not exactly how far out I can go. I could probably come out another 2. So we're actually gonna do that. So let's... Yes, I know I was supposed to build my house, but... Let's bring this along here. As far as we can go. And we're going to... Oh, that couldn't line up any better. Right, so we can take this out, this out, this out, this out, this out, this out, and this out. And technically, we can actually open this up to come in here. So really, no, actually, I could put the tavern here, and I can have food storage right on the side over here, which is great. And food storage 3 is actually at a farming of 6,500, and we're just under 4,400. But let's, yeah, see, our house is going to go up there. So we're actually going to cut through here, come up here, and I want to put my house up here.
Onward.
Is there... No, it doesn't look like there's anything in the way. wonder if I can get it right here. So let's face the street. Oh, looks like we've got a stump in the way. And let's face east. And oops. So that will be facing that way. Yeah, that'd be perfect. I'm sure I'm close enough to build it. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of stuff to use. Wow. Wonder if I have enough limestone to insulate it. Let's see. Oops, I just put it away. Yep. The only problem I haven't even finished building it. Alright, let's add some insulation on it. We're fully insulated. Assigned to player. So that means my wife and my child are gonna have to walk over. They have a nice seating area over there. I need to get another one. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 houses over here. And we've got 2 sewing hut jobs. Well, actually, if you go with Smithy, the woodshed, there's 4. And then for each of the other production, that's 12. And then I have the excavation shed. So yeah, it's a real tight one as far as people doing things. But I think in our workshop, which sewing hut we have, that's the kitchen. Sewing hut we have a level 5. The workshop, we put in Dragomira. What else is she good at? She's good at production, and we'll be able to work out the kinks come spring. But that is where I'm going to call in an episode. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one, which will be spring of year 8. Have a good night.